Dear lovelies, I see here that someone here is watching you closely, and I mean closely. They're not saying a word, but their energy keeps brushing against yours in your dreams, in your thoughts, even in the quiet moments when you swear you have moved on. I'm seeing the mask sleeping here, and what's about to be revealed is something they have been hiding for a long time. Okay, this person, they build a version of themselves to look untouchable, confident, composed, maybe even cold, but underneath they're shaking. The mask is sleeping because the obsession has grown deeper than they ever planned, and it filled. This is not a random crush. This is someone whose mind replays you like a film that can't stop watching. They thought they could detach, cut ties, play it cool, but no. I see someone who studies every move you make. They have got control issues, but it comes to you, they're losing it. Their need to dominate has turned into desperate longing to understand you. I'm hearing this clearly. You are someone who is just getting on this person's nerve in every way. You have awakened something in this person they thought they buried. So that's why I see this person's energy building like static electricity. You have become the mirror that reflects everything they crave but can't fully claim. The fear of losing you is consuming them. You might have noticed these little things, the sudden silence, the long online pause, the indirect pause, and mysterious way they pop back just when you are detached. This isn't coincidence. They're testing you. They're watching who comments, who wants to talk to you, who makes you smile. They want to show you off. Okay, but they also want to keep you hidden like a treasure to rare to share. And that contradiction is what's driving them insane. You have become the reflection of power. And they're both proud and terrified of that because you have outgrown their control. You have stepped into a self-worth that triggers their insecurity. And the moment they see you glow, they spiral. I'm seeing this person took something from you, your peace, your time, your sense of safety. It could have been emotional tap, giving half-truths, breadcrumbing you, draining your energy while keeping you hooked. Now Spirit is saying it's time to dust it off. You are no longer the one who needs closer. They are. Okay, they are the one. Because their own guilt is haunting them now. The mask is slipping. And when that mask falls, you're going to see who they truly are. Not the charm, not the control, but the fear. They're afraid you will expose the truth of who they have been pretending to be. I see this energy telling me that they might try to re-enter your space through temptation, acting like they have changed, using emotions or attraction to pull you back. But you are smarter now. You can feel manipulation disguised as love. You have evolved into someone who knows the difference between attention and affection. That's why Spirit is here coming back again and again trying to tell you that there is a third party influence here, maybe friends, maybe someone who isn't feeding their ego, keeping them from facing their feelings. But that's coming to an end because karma stepping in. When you pull back and you cut the tie, that's when the reality cracked open. And now they're alone with the reflection, and the reflection looks like loss. And I see that you are someone, or your energy is something they can't replace. No one just satisfies them on all levels like you do. It's not just physical, it's psychological, emotional, spiritual. You reach the part of them they kept locked away, and the moment you pulled away, the emptiness grew louder. And I see here, okay, your spirits are bringing protection for you. Spirit protecting your peace, your reputation, your dignity, but also it's showing divine recognition. The person who hurt you being forced to face their truth. You are no longer the wounded one. You are the one reborn. Now the energy is shifting. The next message is something that is when the universe is trying to tell you that, hiding, pretending, delusion, they are doing this all. They pretended to be unaffected, but every post, every glow up photo, every move you made exposed their illusion. You were their mirror, and that's what's breaking them. Okay, I see you are actually the metamorphosis. You were the same person who begged for clarity. You have become lighthearted, adaptable, healed, while they're stuck replaying the past. You are in a new vibration, ready for something genuine. Okay, and they have been in that self-observed, control, wanting control type of energy, which actually wanted or needed support, but the dynamic is ending. You are in your rebirth era. You have closed the version of yourself that tolerated inconsistency and manipulation. Now new beginnings, liberation, transition, and a spiritual upgrade has come into your life. So, my love, your angels are saying that you are not losing anything. You are being protected from everything that almost broke you. They have been watching you, yes, but not in a power. They're watching in regret, in longing, in disbelief that you survived what was meant to destroy you. You have reclaimed your worth. You have reclaimed your sensuality, your mystery, your peace. You are no longer waiting for closure. You are the closer. And when this person's is someone who's finally is falling actually already apart, all they will see is a reflection of one they lost, a soul that couldn't have healed them if only they had been honest. Okay, so let's see what the channel messages has to say here. Wow, now this is what they want, huh? This is really intolerable. Dearie, dearie, dearie. Now it's getting really way out of hand. How can you just talk about trust now when they were the one who destroyed it in the first place? But universe has always planned something, isn't it? Universe always plans something better for us in every way. So as I said earlier, this connection feels like something that refuses to end. And right here, as I pull the layer cards, the story deepens because now the truth is rising to the surface. The first energy that I feel from these cards are that you are about to see through every mask the person has ever worn. Clarity, revelation, protection. This connection is as intoxicating as it is. It has forced both of you to confront the truth. They try to control how they were seen. They try to manipulate how you remember them, but they can't hide anymore. Their mask is slipping. There's a raw kind of tension here. It's a tie that happens when two souls are so intertwined that even distance feels intimate. But beneath the spirit says this person is terrified of your strength. You have grown. You are not that same soft version who tolerated the confusion, the silence, the almost. You have become sharper. And they feel it. Okay, I see this person follows you. They might be watching you, stalking you. Their perception towards you have changed. They are observing you in silence, pretending they have moved on, but they haven't. That's why I'm seeing this person replaying your might be stories, reading your old tag, checking timestamps like clues. You might feel their energy tugging on you at night, specifically at night. And if that is happening, then it's them. Even if I block them energetically, they are still looking for you. It's obsession dressed up as curiosity. But here is the thing. Spirit says you hold the power now because they wanted to keep the upper hand. They wanted to be the one who gets to walk away first. Yet, here they are. Still looking back, haunting by your silence. And see, after that, what we get here? They cut down. They have cut down through separation, cutting out, they're stopping the pattern. And I hear spirit saying that you finally broke the spell. It was never easy. You had to pull your energy back from someone who fed off it. They had to become your own protection spell. You truly had to protect yourself. And they didn't expect that. They thought you'd always chase. You will always forgive them. Always you will let them in. But you are not their safe place anymore. You are their mirror now. And mirrors don't lie, do they? No, right? See, this connection wasn't just about love. It was about revelation, about realizing who you are and when you need to stop bending. Who you are when you start saying, no more. That's where we get the energy back. You took your energy back. Not maliciously at first, but out of fear. Okay? You took your power back and they got shook and they tried to run away. Out of fear, out of might be anything that they felt at the time. They didn't know how to love without taking. That's a problem. Every time you gave your warmth, they mistook it for control. They fed on your compassion like it was infinite. And when you finally pulled away, that emptiness they feel now, that is withdrawal. That's why the clarification was needed. And it came here perfectly in this reading. They wanted validation, not intimacy. They needed to be seen, praised, adored. But the truth is, no one ever truly saw them like you did. There's the truth. Now they are understanding it and Sadly, it's too late. And that scared them more than anything. There, you triggered something they couldn't hide behind: authenticity. That's the most biggest thing most people fear. You are the one who didn't buy their facade, and now everything they have done to impress others feels hollow. Spirit is saying they were success. They were success like armor. They use work, ego, friends, appearances as distraction, but deep down they know who you are to them, and that's why the dirty offer here has just given us the clarity, because temptation still lingers here. The chemistry is undeniable. What they feel for you is undeniable. They may still come back with that same smile, that same charm, that same energy that once melted you. But this time, you will be able to see right through it, because now you understand a connection that pulls on your soul but drains your peace isn't divine, it's addictive. And then, my love, I am seeing Spirit saying, listen to what their high self is whispering. Okay? And the first message here is that they're dreaming of what? They're dreaming of you every night, and I believe that their dreams are only the only space where they can still feel close to you. You appear to them like a memory. They can't erase your voice, your scent, your energy. It lingers and is driving them wild. But this time they're not just dreaming your body, they're dreaming of the safety your soul gave them, the safety they can't replicate anywhere else. Then I see, or I feel it in my in my mind, or I'm seeing it clearly, that you can feel that in your bones as well. Because if you haven't seen this person in a while, the energy between you never died. The pool between your soul transcends contact. Spiritually, is a karmic tie that refuses to fade until lessons are complete. The Spirit says, passion without consciousness burns out. That's why your soul was forced to choose peace over chaos. You say this isn't over in their heart. They imagine forever with you, but they try to build it on ego, control. They thought they had time to play, to test, to manipulate emotions, and now what loss feels like when it's real is what universe is showing them. They're realizing you weren't another chapter, you were the whole story. Okay? So, my love, Spirit, universe, or you can say the divine power or God, is actually directly saying here that be careful, because their words may sound healed, but energy never lies until they face their truth, their insecurities, their addictions to validation. They can't truly meet you at the same frequency. Love, they want redemption, but they fear accountability, and love cannot exist without both. And then comes my love, the softest and loudest message that we're not done, not in this lifetime, not in any other. And when I'm reading this, or when I read it for the first time, I felt chills, because your souls have danced through multiple life timelines. In some, you united. In others, one of you walked away to protect the other's evolution. But this lifetime is the one where you both awaken, where the lessons are learned not through pain but awareness. And this time, the reunion, even if it happens, will be conscious. Conscious, not karmic. That's why Spirit is bringing forward these messages for you. And this isn't about desiring more love, it's about redemption. They want to be the version you always believed they could become. They want to be worthy of the connection they once destroyed. They want to see you smile again. But Spirit is definitely trying to tell you here again and again one thing: they do not. Do you still want the same dream, or have you outgrown it? Now look, Spirit placed the previous cards, the dust is of or the sword and the rose, for a reason, because what's coming next for you is resurrection. You are not meant to linger in memories or wait for messages that never come. You're meant to rise, radiant, intuitive, powerful. And the very person who was dimmed your light is a reason your light now burns brighter. And this isn't revenge, this is evolution. Because even though their presence was heavy, they were your mirror. They showed you what unhealed love looks like, and now you know you will never settle for less again. You see, the connection may have started as attraction, but now it has become alchemy, and this is your final initiation in love. The part where lust transforms into higher understanding and obsession turns into wisdom. So yes, they are watching, Yes, they're longing. Yes, they're haunted by what they lost, but you are awakening. And your next chapter will attract someone who can meet you, not chase you, not control you, not confuse you, but see you. So before we close, Spirit gives one last sequence, okay? The complete message. See, they were hiding, pretending, deluding themselves. Things are coming to light, and now you are healing. You are dealing with a self-observed, one-sided energy, a painful ending, but also your revert. Sudden change and transformation will shock you because love is coming again, but this time it's real and it's divine love. It is a sacred one. You can say the divine masculine, divine feminine. So this right here is a confirmation love. The pain you have felt wasn't punishment, it was preparation. But what's coming next is a love that mirrors your evolution, someone who is not intimidated by your depth, but inspired by it, someone who feels like peace, not war. And for those of you who feel still holding on to the memory of this first person, you don't have to chase closer anymore. The universe already delivered it through awakening. So exhale, let the energy settle, let the candle burn down this last flame, and notice every tear, every silent night, every unanswered message, it all led you back to yourself. Because you were never meant to be their addiction, because you were meant to be your own awakening. Okay, now say this with me. It is going to help you. I realize what no longer serves my peace. I attract love that mirrors my truth. And I trust what's meant for me will never miss me. You are protected, you are powerful, and love, real love, is finding its way to you. Until next time, my beautiful souls, stay aligned, stay magnetic, and never forget your worth. I love you, and I will see you in the next reading. Bye bye.